Hello, everyone. I'm Annie Bourke, Cosmic Heart Intuitive from Australia. I'm an international animal communicator and animal medium. So I have conversations with animals of all species, living or in spirit, and answer their humans' questions. I also mentor pet parents and pet professionals to master animal telepathy so they can talk with their own animals and animal clients. As part of my work raising consciousness about animals and their importance, I've published 3 books, and today I'd like to share my most recent book, my 3rd book, with you. So it's called Crossing the Bridge to Animal Consciousness, and it's the sequel to my first book, The Bridge to Animal Consciousness, and it's part 2 of a trilogy I'm writing because there's just so much that we don't understand about our animals yet, whether they're domestic or wild, and the wisdom and guidance and assistance they can bring to us. I particularly wrote this book to support bereaved animal parents because I've been through that myself and I know what a difficult process it is to have to say goodbye to an animal, regardless of their age or how they passed away, whether we have to make the decision to assist them to transition or if it's something that happens that's out of our control and we weren't expecting it. So in this book, I delve deeper into animal soul journeys and why they're here with us. I also talk about real life experiences of clients when their animals come back from the other side for an energetic visit. So from my conversations with animals in spirit, I understand that their soul goes through a healing process when they pass over, and then they can come back for a visit. This normally happens early in the morning, like between 12 and 4 a.m. You may think that you're dreaming or hallucinating or it's wishful thinking, but our animal souls can come back to visit us. Sometimes they take on a physical form, which I don't quite understand the process of yet because they no longer own a physical body. But so many people have told me they've seen their animals running up and down the corridor. So somehow they have ability to put on a temporary physical body for the journey, or you may hear them vocalise. So my cat Riley, when she passed away, would come back and meow very loudly so that I'd know she was there. Or they can let you know physically that they're with you. So I've had a number of people feel their animals jump on their bed or snuggle next to them, press a nose into them, come up and pat them on the face with a paw. My cat Paddy used to come and sit behind my head when he was little. He'd sleep on my pillow and gently massage my head through the night. So now when he comes for a visit, he comes and plays with my hair at the back of my head, so I know he's there. They can move things in the house and make noises so that you're aware that they're there. So I've got some real life stories about that. I talk about grief and how we can cope when we have to say goodbye to our animal, all the feelings people feel about having to say goodbye, and what our animals want us to know from their viewpoint on the other side. I also share a number of reincarnation stories from my clients. So it's absolutely amazing how when it's our animal's destiny to come back to us, they work out how to do that. So often when I have a conversation with them, if they know it's their destiny to come back, they can tell me what species, what breed, what gender, what colour, sometimes even a specific rescue agency that they'll be at, or other hints on how to find them. And it truly is miraculous that they can give me this information and their parents are reunited with them. Even when they're not the breed that they actually are, they know what breed they're being advertised as, so they know to tell their parents that so that they can find them and bring them home. And the reunion stories are just so incredible. So this book was particularly written to help people with the grief process, but also to give them peace of mind and hope, knowing that although their animal's physical body is no longer with them, the soul endures. So we can always connect with the soul in spirit. I've had conversations with animals who passed over more than 20 years ago. It doesn't make any difference how long ago they passed. the soul is there, and we can always connect with them. So there really is no true separation. Yes, they're in a spiritual realm, we're in the physical realm, but they can cross that to meet us and have time with us. They can also visit us in dreams and meditations. So we can still keep connecting with them, which gives a lot of people deep peace. So if you've had to say goodbye to an animal, or you've got an elderly animal at the moment that you're facing having to say goodbye to soon, I highly recommend you read this book. I think it's the most important book I've written out of the 3 that I've written. And if you know people that are struggling with grief, I'd recommend it as a really thoughtful gift for them as well. So my books are available from me directly in Australia. And if you live outside Australia, you can purchase the books and the ebooks from your local Amazon store. I'll put those details in the text below the videos. But I do encourage you to read this. I recommend that this is the guide for animal parents. Thank you.